Tell the family we back with another reaction video. Today reacting to did VONOFF1700 kill a man at a gas station. Alright, Von has been on a crazy run, and when I say Von, I'm talking about VONOFF1700. Von has been on a crazy run this year. Shit, since that first like TikTok sound, that first viral moment he just been coming out with banger after banger after banger. We're finna see if you really like that. So, did VONOFF1700 kill a man at a gas station? And I'm finna get into the video, but I think this like with the bar, he was like, we watching that bitch like a porn. No, we watching that bitch like a real. He had two different lyrics. We were talking about they killed somebody on camera. So let's get into the video.
On July the 26th, 2023, Anton Benoit entered the Shell gas station on the corner of East 86th Street and South State Street in Chatham. At around 4:10 p.m, he approached Pump 1 to fill up his car, when suddenly, black Dodge Durango pulled up in front of Anton, with the driver and rear passenger exiting the vehicle and spraying their weapons in his direction. Both shooters were masked, with the driver shooting a pistol and the rear passenger shooting what appeared to be a mini Draco. To make matters worse, they would use their SUV to run over Anton as they exited the gas station. Anton Benoit was unsurprisingly later pronounced dead at the hospital. Now, when listening,
I don't know who Anton been. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I'm not even gonna try out of respect. Condolences to him. But whoever, let's say it's not Von, whoever the fuck did that shit, they was on some whole other shit.
To make matters worse, they would use their SUV to run over Anton as they exited the gas station. Anton Benoit was unsurprisingly later pronounced dead at the hospital. Now, when listening to the police scanner audio, it was reported that around 21 rounds were fired at Anton.
633 units in 6 and Citywide. We're getting multiple shots. Spotter 8653 South State, 8653 South State. We're getting 21 rounds, high capacity on the street. Nothing further. Zone 8, District 6 clear. 3-4. Can you start rolling on that shot spot? Please, for getting tickets, person shot. Stand by on that.
622, VONOFF. We're at the Shell gas station. 613, we got rifle rounds over here. 662 boys, so it's a gray Dodge Challenger. At first they run him over at Pump 1, they drag him over, and then they shoot at him and flee east on 87. I don't have a DOB yet, so you look about, roughly about 25 years of age. Extremely critical at this time,
which can even be seen in the massive amounts of evidence markers that were left at the scene. This attack was caught on camera from several angles and shared extensively on Reddit's Chicago drill community Chiraqology.
Chicago police have released new surveillance video of these three suspects. Watch that car there that's moving. This is a July homicide in the Chatham neighborhood. This happened near 86th and State on July 26th. So you see the three people there. They get out of that Dodge Durango, that all-black car. They shoot the victim, a 31-year-old man by the name of Anton Benoit. He was just standing in the parking lot of the Shell station, and then after they shot him, they ran over him with the car. This, as they were trying to get away from the scene. That victim sadly died from his injuries.
Well, Liz and Karen, the victim is 31-year-old Anton Benoit. He is from Chatham. He grew up in a very close family. He is one of 7 children. Family members say they hope that the surveillance video released today by police will help catch Benoit's killers. A small memorial left by Anton Benoit's family remains on the sidewalk outside the Shell gas station where the 31-year-old was killed a few days ago. Surveillance video from several different angles captures Benoit's brazen killers getting out of their black Dodge Durango and opening fire.
I know somebody know who somebody is, and I mean, if we knew something, we'll say something. And we love everybody, so just try to help my brother.
Benoit's relatives, who did not want their faces shown, are asking for the public's help in finding the men who killed Anton at the Shell on the corner of 86th and South State. He apparently was pulled up at pump number 1 when the men opened fire around 4:10 on a Wednesday afternoon.
He loved helping people. He loved laughing. He loved smiling.
Family members say Benoit was excited to begin a new job at FedEx after spending a few years in and out of prison.
He looked forward to building his own family. He looked forward to changing his life around.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I hate about this shit. Now, I don't know Anton. I don't know who potentially did this to him. Well, not potentially. I don't know who did it to him. It's just time and time again you hear stories and see people that, yes, they were in the streets. Yes, they had some shit going on. But at the end of the day, they eventually were trying to change their life and move forward. Now I'm gonna say this too. A lot of times when people die in the streets, people act like they were so innocent. It's only been a couple parents or like family members that told the truth about the shit that their loved ones had going on. But I just hate it. I just hate the fact that it seems like he was trying to get his life together and get out the streets and move out the way. You feel me? And this ended up happening.
He was changing his life around. He was doing a really good job.
A viewing will be held for Anton Benoit tomorrow, followed by a funeral on Wednesday. Police say if you recognize the shooters in that surveillance video or have any information about the crime, to please contact Area 2 detectives.
Family members of Benoit claimed that he loved helping people and that he was looking to begin a new job and change his life after being in and out of jail recently. Now, an attack this brutal and seemingly targeted surely would not have been random, and clearly the shooters wanted Anton dead. Later, it was claimed on Chiraqology that Anton Benoit was in fact affiliated with a gang set called Bashtown and went by the name Ant. Now, VONOFF1700 was not initially being tied to this murder, maybe due to the fact that it occurred in a completely different side of the city, around 30 minutes drive from Von's hood. But in 2024, fans began to notice some clues that Von had been posting around, possibly on purpose. The first sign was on Von's social media, where he posted a picture wearing an identical fit to one of the shooters that was seen in the surveillance footage at the murder of Ant. Von could be seen wearing what appeared to be the very same shiesty mask, black hoodie, and torn jeans. But what's worse is the shooter also appeared to be wearing glasses, just like Von, which arguably is pretty unusual in Chicago. But he didn't stop at just posting with the same fit that was worn on the drill, because in an interview on No Jumper, Von also made some pretty self-incriminating comments, where he specifically told Adam his gang was killing the ops. When Adam tried to get him to clarify that Von didn't mean himself personally, Von replied that he meant it. We, team.
I don't get no killing their ass, for. So tell them we is killing them, for that's what we doing to the ops, for. When they die, look at us, yes.
But when you say we, you're not saying that you personally want to be involved in anything like this, right?
We, team, whatever you want to call it, we is killing their ass, man. If any of you
it might be his name. On some real shit. I think your name do have a lot to do with who you are and who you become and all that. You know what I'm saying? On some spiritual numerology type shit. We're not gonna get too deep in that, you feel me? But apparently niggas named Vons is demons. I'm not gonna say that was him. That was him. To post an outfit in the same shit as an alleged shooter is crazy. To admit that we killing the ops, we team, that's not that bad, because like, I mean, far as them painting an image for the jury, okay, cool, but I don't know. I do think he doing too much though, in my opinion. Like, if he got some hats, like, just keep that shit, like, keep that shit street. Like, don't make that shit the world business. You feel me? I don't know. Well, he's a drill artist, so if he gonna say fuck the ops and say some of this shit, cool. But taking a picture in the outfit is where me as this big homeboy, I would have drew the line. Like, bro, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? And especially in his position, like, he could put so many people on and change so many people's lives. For him to still be wanting to, you know. Like, I hope he don't think that money gonna make him invisible, because if they ever want to charge him for it, they will.
You gonna get me locked up, let me know now, because I'm going to trial as soon as they say, yeah, we...
Hold on, wait. And I want to say this too. I feel like a lot of people lose sight on the mission and the goal. I feel like a lot of shit they be going on in the streets, that shit just be based off pride and ego. Or on some Tinder dick shit, because a lot of niggas really just be down by bitches, and that's where the beef start. And then because of the trauma, the shit keep going. It don't stop. But like, I don't understand what's the point of a lot of these niggas getting the millions and being able to put their mama in a house and being able to do all these different things, and you still want to slide in Prada. You still want to slide in Gucci. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that shit with YF and Lucci. Why is you doing it? You know what I'm saying?
We got this evidence from this interview. If y'all don't get y'all dumbass on.
In the same interview, Von also eerily said that he used to steal Dodge Durangos, but he doesn't get in those anymore.
And the cars we be stealing, is some of the cars I don't even get in no more. Like RT Durangos, I don't get in them cars no more.
Okay.
An interesting comment when you consider that a Dodge Durango was the exact vehicle that was identified as having been used in the murder of Anton Benoit. A very specific detail to mention, almost as if he wanted people to speculate that he was the shooter. Was he self-snitching or false claiming? Still, Von didn't stop there, as he would hint towards this theory in his...
Let me say this too though. Just because he free now, they might literally just be building a case on his ass. Cause if Toss Gang got the hats they say they got, then they might just do that shit how they did O-Block. Like they'll be free for a year or two. That was in 2023 when that shit happened. He rich now, he famous now. He already got more attention on himself. You feel me? Yeah. So I mean, why he sit here doing all this extra? And I fuck with VONOFF1700. I swear to God, I fuck with Von. This shit hard, on God. But he just doing too much. And the difference between like when I was a kid or like older generations, the streets used to be about getting money or protecting your community. That shit nothing like that now. And this is the example that the young niggas got to look up to. You gotta peep that shit. And if they weak-minded, it's gonna influence them negatively and make them think that this shit is okay and make it think that this is a subject.
His music too. On the 23rd of April 2024, he would release his new hit, Flame Out, where Von raps about murdering on camera and watching the footage back like an adult movie. And then, more specifically, he mentions catching an op trying to get gas and bouncing out blasting. Then, he takes it a step further, leaving nothing to the imagination, putting it on God that he committed the murder. In addition, on the track SOB, Von also seemingly mentions the murder, where he refers to sliding south, possibly a reference to them traveling to the other side of the city to do the drill. Then he mentions using a Draco and a 45, which was putting it on God that he committed the murder. In addition, on the track SOB, Von also seemingly mentions the murder, where he refers to sliding south, possibly a reference to them traveling to the other side of the city to do the drill. Then he mentions using a Draco and a 45, which was seemingly matching the descriptions of the gun seen on camera being used by the shooters. All of this seemed to be a less than subtle reference to Anton's death, but while a lot of that does seem quite convincing, many are still saying that Von is not really the killer, inferring that he may well actually be trying to claim a body that isn't his just for clout. For example, this Redditor, who believes Von and Ant could never have even known each other, would also doubt the authenticity of the theory regarding Von's outfit, which seemingly matched the outfit in the surveillance footage. Now, the main doubt is due to the fact that the murder happened pretty far away from Von's enemy's hood.
Hold on. I just wanna read it. Ant Basstown killed in 2023 at a gas station. This is the guy VONOFF1700 Toss Game brags about having killed. Coming from somebody who knows what's going on, this shit false and not cool to be putting shit like that on people's name. One, I'ma just assure you, Ant and Von didn't know each other from a can of paint. Two, those not the same jeans or shoes. Look at the upper right pant leg of Buddy in the video. It's a design that's not on Von pants, and it's a big ass difference in the pants rips. Three, Von them is shorties from out west with no ties or history to over there. This happened over east. Once again, they didn't know each other. Okay. But why? Okay, but let me say this though. If it come out that he flogging and he flagging and he has shit to do with shit, that's gonna make him look bad. You feel me? That's gonna make him look terrible. Like you pump fake, you not even like that for
would also doubt the authenticity of the theory regarding Von's outfit, which seemingly matched the outfit in the surveillance footage. Now, the main doubt is due to the fact that the murder happened pretty far away from Von's enemy's hoods, and Ant seemingly had no...
First slide is just a preface with I don't know how y'all really thought VONOFF17 would drive an hour in rush hour to get somebody who ain't an op. Slide 2 is same gang Anton who died March 16th. That video y'all making going around is on July 26th. You boys are crazy.
No ties to their rivals either. Also, Z Money, a Chicago rapper affiliated with Same Gang, recently appeared on No Jumper and cleared up the rumors that Von had been spreading about him. He would question Von's street credibility the whole interview and called him a liar.
Name him. He told me he want agents though. Scratch. You ain't never. You ain't got no money still with the fame you got. You ain't like literally. How you feel about his music? Cause his music going up though.
Hold on. Now I always tell y'all, and I be saying this as far as the Dallas Drill, but not just for Dallas Drill, the whole world, but I do most of Dallas Drill content. I be trying to tell y'all, like, most of the niggas who be rappers, bro, that rap just too goddamn good, bro, them niggas not like that. They are hood niggas, not street niggas. They might have did some shit, but it's not like other niggas just consistent. Like King Von, that's why he's so special, bro, because a lot of niggas can't stomach to do or have the heart to do the shit he was doing to niggas. You feel me? Like squeeze out the handcuffs to beat a nigga in the tank. Like niggas not doing that, bro. On my mama. Niggas just gonna talk crazy and mean mug. You feel me? But I don't know. And the bro say he want to fuck what her name, Asian dog, Asian brat, whatever. I wouldn't fuck her either. She built funny as shit. Oh my god. Oh, well, I'm fat. Alright, so you don't think a bitch ever told me I'm built funny? So don't nobody feel offended. I'm just saying the bitch built funny.
Street credibility the whole interview and called him a liar.
Name him. He told me he want Asian dog. Scrags, you ain't never. You ain't got no money still with the fame you got. You ain't like literally. How you feel about his music? Cause his music going up though. Like you can't respect the music though.
I can't even respect the Goofy. I don't even know his music. I don't know him.
Yeah.
I told you this. I don't even know him. Like me, my morals and
Him couldn't even hang around me. You know what I'm saying? Acting like he doing this and doing this. Like he couldn't even hang around me, gang. And it's like flogging. Like I got real young, real live hurt people. Like for real. Like no funny. And it's like he a fairy tale, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he get up and I just killed this. Like you so stupid. You was really like that. That's a real case, you dumbass little boy. You know what I'm saying? You even know niggas talking on these interviews and be trying to seem cool. You really a dummy. You know what I'm saying? You really showing your true colors.
An interesting comment appeared on a Reddit repost of that interview, which agrees if you're
Z Money wasn't, and I ain't gonna count, I never heard of Z Money, but Z Money wasn't even whooping. He was just signing VONOFF1700 the whole interview. He's not wrong with his last point. If you really, and then going on interviews bragging about it, then you're a dummy. I think he said killing. And if you're not really doing it and you're going on interviews lying about it, then you're a cornball loser. Either way, it's stupid. If he doing it and then going and talk about it and then giving them incriminating evidence and taking pictures and all this shit like that, that's like when Lil Durk had that lyric, he was like if you gonna go on he said something like if you gonna go on the internet and talk about it, you might as well go to court and say you did it then. Basically. Like niggas be doing too much, be trying to get too much clout out shit. Like your block don't know. That's all we need to know. Niggas be trying to be extra tough for bitches. But look, he's saying if you did that shit for real and you giving them evidence and helping them build a case, you're a dumbass and you shouldn't be doing the shit you're doing because you don't know how to do it. Or if you just false claiming and saying you doing the shit, then you just bring an unnecessary attention to yourself. So an enemy of my enemy is my friend. So if if them other niggas with Anton and then his ops that he normally have to worry about click up with them, he could be in a fucked up position. Like, cause let's say, from the way he be putting it, everybody say it like this, but his ops some bitches, right? They don't be on shit. But what if them other niggas really on it though? See what I'm saying? And they like, nah, we're gonna straighten him up for that capping he doing.
really killing people and going on interviews bragging about it. Either you're dumb or a liar, but both options are proof of stupidity. Now this may explain why VONOFF1700 has been so reckless when discussing the murder, as he knows that in reality he had nothing to do with it, other than sharing the outfit and wearing glasses just like the shooter in the murder. Now Von may be using this pure coincidence just to increase his savage reputation and make it appear as if he's a killer, causing fans of drill music to really believe his raps, boosting his rap career in the process. Now VONOFF1700 may be more calculated than the average listener gives him credit for, but interestingly, he openly admits that he doesn't take any drugs or intoxicants.
And I don't do no drugs or none of that. So I be on alert and on point. So
that's
like,
dope.
I'm cool. So everybody like in the party, everybody be getting high, drunk. I be walking around with like 10 phones. I got everybody's phone, everybody everything. So it's like, it's don't.
So you don't drink, you don't smoke, pills, anything?
No, I used to drink lean, but after when I got locked up, I fell back out there. But sometimes I still, like bro them come around, I get off the drink, but I don't really anymore. That shit be putting me to sleep. So I don't
I've never been high before. Like I've never smoked weed before. Are you the same way?
Yeah, I never smoked weed before, never.
Now the gas station incident may really just be a
One, him wearing that ski is crazy. Two, they talking about they never smoke. I've been rolling up this, breaking down from the roll up this whole time. I can't lie. And this wood really kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. Like I got this fat ass vein on the backside. That ain't gonna stop me from rolling though. But then that shit peeling apart right there. But
formula for him getting some success in the rap industry and creating some buzz around his name. As to this day, Von.
Let me say this, cause if you watch my content from the Dallas Drill shit, this applies to them too, just anybody, bro. When I'm gonna go back. Y'all gotta see this shit and just feel what a nigga saying. Bro, everybody is gonna leech off them. The crash dummies, the artists, everybody's gonna leech off them. You see what I'm doing? I'm making a reaction because this is gonna make me money. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting paid, Trap getting paid, the labels getting paid, the videographers, everybody gonna get paid. Don't short yourself trying to do too much and not focusing on your bag. See what I'm saying? Because if he get locked up or he get killed, I can react to that shit and make another video to that shit too. And I'm not mocking death or playing. I'm just saying the reality of the situation. Just focus on the money, bro. Niggas
be a formula for him getting some success in the rap industry and creating some buzz around his name. As to this day, Von shows multiple clues in his video that possibly indicate his role in murder, like this shot in the track Flame Out, where he points 2 pistols at a dead body, indicating that he did the murder, or filming his latest music video Beat Up the Road at a Shell gas station, and again referencing a murder on camera in the lyrics. Clearly the location.
We kill that nigga on camera, play this shit back. We got a good ass
choice of this video was intentional as a nod towards a rumored gas station hit. However, surely if Von really did kill Ant that day, he wouldn't be so heavily referencing his part in the murder. Well, what fans perhaps didn't realize is that these lyrics may actually be referencing a completely different murder with some insanely coincidental similar details. As it turns out, another man named Anton was also murdered in 2023, with this Anton allegedly being affiliated to Tosgang's rivals, Same Gang. He was also killed in a gas station by 2 shooters, with this murder taking place in Chicago's west side in the Austin neighborhood, which is exactly where VONOFF1700 is from. Anton Juan Smith was killed on March the 17th, 2023 at 8:45 p.m. on the 300 block of South Cicero Avenue at the local gas station. Anton Juan Smith was killed in his driver's seat when 2 shooters approached his car and opened fire. He was shot in the chest and later died at Stroger Hospital. Both cases have a striking resemblance to each other, but one was way more publicized than the other, with surveillance footage being released to the public. Allegedly, Anton Juan Smith was actually a member of Same Gang, and maybe VONOFF1700 was referring to the murder of Anton Juan Smith rather than the murder of Anton Benoit this whole time, with Reddit actually getting the crime wrong. In this picture, Anton Juan Smith can actually be seen at that very same gas station, and on the track Flame Out, VONOFF1700 raps "We left him at Thornton's," which is located right near Cicero Avenue where this murder took place. He also raps about killing the op inside of his car, which differs from the July murder of Anton Benoit, but matches the second off-camera murder that I just identified. And eerily, this Anton...
Yeah, not snort. I snort. Damn. Trap lore team is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Cause how the fuck did he find that shit out? Like, how the fuck did he find that shit out? And this whole time, he, like, Von knowing niggas is not on point with what's going on in the lyrics. Like, they kind of put it together, but they kind of not. So he might just be playing a sick-ass game.
Looks much more similar to the man in the picture that VONOFF1700 is pointing his gun at in the music video. Now, this is all speculation, and nothing can be proved with the evidence provided, but regardless, all of this controversy and the recent stream of hit songs he's been releasing has made VONOFF1700 one of the hottest prospects in drill music right now. He recently signed a deal to the highly reputable label Sony Music.
Like, my first deal was some decent. My first deal was a distribution deal. I don't know, like, what's the difference. But I got a distribution deal as my first deal. Like, the advance was decent and everything. It's just, I just ain't take that.
And Von has continued the motion following his deal on the 23rd of April, dropping his first full-length project, Through My Hood, F Your Hood. And judging by the view counts on his various songs, interviews, and his Instagram like counters, he's clearly on his way to success in the rap industry. But the question remains, is there a murder charge waiting around the corner, ready to derail his music career just as it got going? Or is VONOFF1700 really just falsely claiming murders that he had nothing to do with, just to get ahead in the modern day gangster reality show of drill music? If it's the latter, then perhaps VONOFF1700 is much smarter than we're giving him credit for. If the former, then he really is a dummy, ready to crash out. But clearly right now, VONOFF1700 is much more focused on his music career than killing his ops, real or otherwise, because he's been making smart moves, networking in the industry, and focusing on the music. He's linked up with rap heavyweights like Polo G, Sexy Red, and G Herbo.
Chicago Bull versus Chicago. Boy, you out here looking like a scat player. I got a That's counting if you've been trained by a sharpshooter, bro. Oh, so we already heard. No, hell no, hell no.
And at the end of his new track, SOB, he even teased a new song with Bronx drill legend in the making, D-Thang.
Tell him where you at, bro. Rack right now in the really trenches like.
With no what on you though?
No security, not.
Who the security? Wait, who the security? Hold on, security, get ready. Security, get ready. Security, get ready. Where my security at? What the security at? What the security at?
Want to see my security?
What the security at?
Want to see my security?
Show them the security. All right. Tell them you out here. Tell them you out here. Tell them you out here.
On my back. I need security. We in a rack, in a real rack. Not on the side, we in a real rack.
All right.
The dungeon for real.
Hey, look, when we just rolled through my out there.
Nobody.
Oh,
Nobody.
Now, we may never know if Von really was the shooter on July the 26th or on March the 17th, 2023. Or maybe we will soon, and that might be the end of him. But right now, only one thing's clear, and it's the fact that as it stands currently, VONOFF1700 has great talent and a lot of potential to make it in the rap game. Right now, his name is ringing in these streets, but the jury's still out on whether or not that's for the right or wrong reasons. Hopefully he can stay out of trouble and keep the self-incrimination to a minimum, and then, maybe one day, he might well be considered a Chicago drill legend. I know this is a weird thing to say, but I genuinely hope he hasn't actually killed anyone. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comments who you think I should cover next, and until next time, it's been Trap Law Ross. Peace out.